Hopefully you guys can hear me. There we go. Hey, love. Hey, sis. Hey, Bella Bella. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, can you put a one in the chat? So I know you guys can hear me because I have my headphones on. And y'all know Walmart be bumping their music. I look so weird. You can't see my ear. Okay, y'all can hear me. Can you guys hear any background noise or can you guys just hear me? I'm having a bad hair day, so don't judge me. Okay. Just you. Okay, boom. Perfect. Okay. So, give me some jerky, please. Okay, so I just left the court, you guys. I was at child support court. I know. I was like, my face is going through it, my hair is going through it. Y'all will know why soon, but that's not why we're here. So you can hear mostly a little background, but not too much. Okay, thanks. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so because Walmart be bumping, they got their music going. I know I haven't been live, y'all. I've been working an extra job, trying to catch up on my bills, trying to get everything together. You guys know I had dental surgery, so that was like a whole thing. Um, having dental surgery. That was a lot. So, hey, love, I had to recover from that as well. So, all of that. So, I just took a little time, y'all. He's sorry to interrupt, but how's your cousin Diddy? My cousin Diddy. Do I know you personally? Hold on, no, no, no. Andrea, do I know you personally for you to bring up my cousin? Because that's not my cousin, that's my nephew. And I don't play about that, especially about him because he's my favorite nephew in the whole world. Okay. Hey, Amy. Hey, Amy from Oregon. Cousin. Hey, Key. Hey, it's me, D. Yes, hit the like button. Yeah. I used to date him. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's okay. If you hit me up on Instagram, we can talk about it privately because I don't like to talk about some of my family's private business on the internet. We dated for almost a year. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram and I can let you know how he's doing. But certain family members I don't talk about over the internet. Okay, so why we're here, right? I came for milk. I got me a snack. Okay, so I went to child support court today. Um, I think everybody knows I filed for child support on my three kids, Sonny, Michael, and Ellen, on their father in July of 2024, and we chopped it up. Okay, and yeah, we did. Period. We did chop it up. And but I don't know, D, why you're not a mod? Let me make you a mod. Boom. Because I don't know how many mods I have in here, and that's my boo. Okay. Everybody, welcome D. She's a mod now, and she's a friend in real life. Okay, so here we go. So I filed for child support. Let me get somewhere and stop so I can talk. Okay. Ooh, I see something. I've been looking for the little cup, the little fake cup for the tumbler for Atlas, and they only got the pink one, y'all. Oh my goodness. I want this for my baby. But he needs blue or green, not pink. This is so cute. He will feel like he has a little Stanley. I am so mad that they only have pink. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm just taking the whole aisle up. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's park it right here. I'm going to be one of the people that set the phone down to talk. I sure am. Let me just do it right here and get out of everybody's way. Hey, y'all. Okay, period. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a bad hair day, so don't judge me. Okay. So basically, I go to court. Okay, so back it up. I filed for child support in July on my kid's father. I vlogged today, so you guys will get two vlogs. But if you were in that live in July, I explained why. I think it was August or July. I believe it was August, somewhere like that, around there. I explained to you why we haven't been together for see 10, 11 years, something of that nature. I haven't been with him whatsoever. um, and this whole time I've never put him on child support. For a portion of that he was incarcerated, um, because of DV, trigger warning, for almost 6 years. And I was with Misha. I've been with Misha that whole entire time. Misha's raised the kids. He's been out 5 years, I want to say, since that incarceration. Now, we all know when a man gets incarcerated, it's easy to get full sole custody. It's easy to get child support. It's easy to get all those things because they're already in jail for either a crime or he was in jail for DV, right? So now, mind you, I didn't do under any of that. I didn't. I worked three jobs. Misha worked a job. We provided for the kids. We took care of the kids. We didn't put nobody on child support. I didn't put them on child support. I didn't get full sole custody of the kids. I didn't do. Okay, August. Thank you, Queen. Hey, sis. Um, Keisha. So yes, thank you, sis. It was August. Didn't do any of that. Didn't take his kids away. Didn't do none of that stuff to him because that's not how I roll, right? I didn't do any of that. I felt like he's gonna go do his time. He can get help, get counseling. He can come out and maybe he can reunify with the children and we can start a new chapter because I'm married now. He's been away, and I think they say that you rehabilitation in prison or jail and you get help, right? So I'm like, and he was doing all these programs, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, I don't need to put him on child support and I don't need to take his kids from him. So I did no orders, I did nothing. Because when somebody's in jail or prison and you go to family court to get custody, they pull him from the prison or the jail and they actually like take him to court. So I didn't do none of that. Now, mind you, he's been out of prison for almost 6 years. And, well, 5 years. Because Sunny, yeah, no, 6 years. Sunny was four, going on five. So 6 years. Now, mind you, the whole time he's been out, didn't put him on child support, and I didn't get custody of the kids, didn't do anything like that, right? It's been on and off. It's been drama, no drama, on and off, drama, no drama, back and forth with us, right? Here and there, here and there. So still never did it because I just didn't want to hinder his life. I didn't want to make life hard for him. I didn't want them to take money out of his check because when he could help and when he was in a position, he always did. He always helped if he could. He always wanted to be an active father. Immediately when he got out of prison, he was. So it's just like there was no need for me to do that, right? When a father is trying to be active and he's trying to reconcile with his children, there's really no point to like dragging him through hell by putting him on child support and going to court and all that. So I just didn't do it. Even in situations where I should have, when things got really ugly between us, I still didn't do that. I still didn't, you know, do those things. But once he hurt my kids' feelings, and he made a promise to my kids to do this and do that, and he didn't follow through and he didn't show up, and then he blocked their phones. It just was like, and then he just didn't stand on business, and he showed me a different side. Everyone please, yes. A different side of him, and I had to just respect it. I had to respect that that's how you feel and that's how you're moving, right? So filed for child support in July, went to child support court. Is everybody caught up? Does everybody understand now? Put a two in the chat. So just before I move on, I want to make sure everybody knows. So he didn't go to the first court date, wasn't there. That was 2 months ago. We had court date today. You can either come in person or on Zoom. It's totally up to you. He didn't show up on Zoom. He didn't show up in person. I had already took the day off from work 2 months, a month ago. Was it a month ago? I don't know how many months. 2 months ago when they reissued. they pushed the order out, right? So, I was already prepared, had all my documents ready to go. So I go to court today. Baby daddy's not there. Don't see him in sight, and haven't heard from him. So I'm like, okay, most likely he's not going to be here. Well, the bailiff says, oh no, he is going to be here. He's going to appear via Zoom. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So, Yard, hey Tiffany. Hey, love, you're an amazing. You're the best mother I ever seen. Lots of respect. You guys gonna come see us on the Oregon coast. I bet your grandma would love to see her grandchildren. Yes, she would. We do need to make a trip out there, cousin. We really do. We really do. Hey, Leo. Hey, Tiffany. Okay, so you guys all understand. I look a mess. I don't know what's going on with my skin, but I tried this new product and my skin isn't reacting to it good. So it's like red and flush and it's just not it's just not giving. So I'm gonna have to let my face rest today. Put some Aquaphor. Hello, Mama. I'm from India. Okay. So everybody's up to par on what's happening while I was at court. Now, if you're new to my channel, you haven't been watching my channel, and you don't know who Jet is, then you should probably become a member and join my membership and get caught up on those videos because you might be lost right now, and I'm probably gonna act a fool right now, okay? Because I gotta tell you guys. Oh my gosh, let me put the phone down. Okay, hear me out. Can you guys hear me? So, good afternoon, Boo. Helen. Okay, okay. So, put a 3 in the chat. Someone tell me how to become a member. Key, you have to go to my actual page, like my actual YouTube profile. I looked so cute today though, but I took my heels off and all that. I took everything off, put my hair in a bun, and was like, done with court. Gonna be regular now. Okay, so look, hear me out. Put a 3 in the chat. You have to go to my regular profile, sorry, Key, and you'll see to join members, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Put a 3 in the chat. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. Put a 3 in the chat if you know when I say the word jet. When I refer to the man Jet, if you've been a part of my community, if you've been a part of my YouTube channel, and I've been talking about Jet, I've been talking about Jet for the last 3 years, going on 4 years in December. Okay, y'all know who I'm Y'all. I wish I could say everything. I wish I could. I gave y'all a hint with the thumbnail, but I can't say too much. But what I will say is this is the love of my life. He's like my dream man, but he also broke my heart into pieces. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, then you gotta watch the videos because, hey boo, I gotta go renew my membership because I'm supposed to be green. Yes, D, go renew your membership because I'm going live on members only tonight, and I'm gonna break it down. I'm finna break it down. Do you hear me? But let me tell you this. So I'm at child support court. I'm sitting there in the little interview room, and my legs are crossed. I got my big thigh heel boots on, looking cute, and I'm filling out my little document paperwork. I got my bag. Look at my teddy bag. I got my teddy bag. You know, I'm gonna paint the picture for you guys. I got my folder, and I'm sitting there. Hopefully, I didn't have a double chin, but if I did, I did. And I'm filling out my paperwork, very demure, very cutesy. Okay. I was listening to my worship music, praise the Lord. Okay, minding my business. Y'all hit a like. It's 100, it's 200 of you in here. Hit a like, cause it don't bite. It never did anything to you. Hit a like. Thank you. Can we get a like in the building? Cause I'm about to give you some tea. I'm about to give you the sauce. I'm about to give you y'all. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this happened. Now, yes, it's the poly guy. Yes, you're correct. Yes, it is the poly guy. The one that I told you that, okay, so I told you guys 113 days ago. I'm not counting, but again, I haven't seen him or talked to him in 113 days. I haven't seen him or talked to him in 113 days. Do you hear me? Okay? When I tell you this man is so fine, when I tell you this man is so fine, stay focused, stay focused, focus, focus. Now, I haven't seen this man in 113 days. Haven't spoken to him. Sorry. Haven't spoken to him. Haven't called his phone. Blocked him. No contact. Zero contact. Now, I'm at court for my baby daddy. I hate that word. Kid's father, right? I'm at court for my kid's father. Boom. Sitting there, very demure, very cutesy, very just minding my business. I'm like this, eyes looking down in my lane. I go like this. I look up. Right when I look up, we make eye contact. When I looked up, I was sitting there demure like this. I looked up. Now here's two double doors, right? I'm like in the fourth row of the chairs, and it's a room you have to wait in to get interviewed before you get called into the courtroom for the judge to proceed with your case. It's a little process. Well, right where I'm sitting, straight ahead, there's two double doors, and there's the courtroom right in front of us, right? So they got the doors open to the room, but not the courtroom. So right when I look up, he's like this at the door, opening the door. Right when I look up, our eyes lock in. Like they lock in, and we're just stuck. We're just staring at each other. I'm not smiling because we're not in a good space. Like, that's my up right now. Like, it's not good. You know what I mean? You unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Okay, anyways, like, we're not friends. We're not good. So I wasn't smiling at him or anything. I just looked up. We locked eyes. It was like, that's so Raven. You know, it was like, and it was like frozen, and everything was frozen. And then he was with his baby mama. So his baby mama, she's like, why is he just standing there, right? So she turns around, boom, she sees me. So I'm minding my business. They go into the courtroom. In the inside, I'm like, oh my gosh. Of all places, here. Yes, I'm streaming inside of Walmart. Sponsor me. Okay? Hey, Lynn. Hey, beautiful. Go click on the picture where it says subscribe. Next to it says, that's how you join membership. Yes, thank you so much, Bella Bella. Oh my gosh. No, when we locked eyes, I didn't have butterflies because I'm disappointed in him. You ever like you love somebody so much and you put them on such a high pedestal where like they're the best that you ever experienced, the best that you ever had. Like no man has ever loved you that way. No man has ever took you and did the things that he's done to you and loved you, right? So he was on. I had him at such a high standard, such high expectations, right? Yeah. So it was like a disappointment is so far deeper than anger, right? So it wasn't anger. It was just like, and in a way, it was just like a part of me was so happy to see his face, and then the other part of me was like, yeah, all right, I ain't speaking to you. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I went in and we only locked eyes that one time on accident. Now, mind you, we live in the same city. I live a couple lights away from family of his. Like we run in the same areas. I have not seen this man. Hear me. I live in a little city. I have not seen this man in 113 days. We haven't seen each other in traffic, at McDonald's, at the grocery store, nowhere. How ironic. How ironic that I see this man at the child support court. It is still blowing me. So I'm sitting there, still minding my business. He comes in, he's still looking at me. He walks in the room, he's looking right at me. I'm not paying him no attention. I won't even look at him. I only looked at him one time on accident. I made sure I kept my eyes tucked and not looking, not even, I don't even want you to think that I'm interested in seeing your face because you hurt me bad. Not with his actions, but with his words. And that still hurts. Because you know how your granny always used to say, stick and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me? What was he there for? Good question, Liz. So, boom. I'm sitting there, I'm like praying. I already have my worship music on. I'm like, God, please hurry up, Lord. Have these people call me for my interview. Hurry so that I can go inside this little room. And once you go inside the little room, you immediately go into the courtroom next. I'm like, so that way I can go into the courtroom. And no, they're just calling, hear me out, y'all. This is something from a movie. They're calling everybody's name. It was like 10 people in there besides S3. They called everybody's name. It was only us three left in the room. I'm like, Lord, have mercy. Are you kidding me? So I tell the lady at the front little window, I was like, hey, I'm going to use the ladies' room. I'll be right back just in case they call my name. She was like, okay. So I get up and I got my boots on. I got my heels on. So I'm like, I'm swishing hard, y'all. I'm like, boom, boom. You know, because like, yeah, you're going to hear me and see me coming. But I'm sitting behind them there in the front. So I go, I walk, demure cutesy. And I exit, I go to the restroom. I'm trying to call my best friend. I'm trying to tell her, girl, you won't believe this, right? In any situation, you're going to call your sister or your best friend. And I'm like, they didn't answer. So I was like, okay, wash my hands. Went back into the little room, cutesy demure, little swish, swish, sit on down, right? And I'm still sitting in the same spot. I don't look at him. I don't look at her. I don't care. Poof, be gone. Your bet is too strong. Like I'm not even worried. I don't even want he keeps moving his little head trying to see me and everything. I don't care. I'm not when I told you, hey Callie, when I told you what I told you in the car when I took you to the airport, Jet, I meant that. And I'm standing on business like the Statue of Liberty. Because I'm not letting nobody play with me in 2024, the end of 2024, and I'm not letting nobody play with me in 2025. Them days are over. Call the ref, okay? I live in Fresno area. Maybe one day we can meet up for coffee. I would love to meet you. I'm so impressed by your strength. You've been through a lot, and you still keep pushing through. Well, thank you. Can you hit me up on Instagram? I would love to meet up for coffee too. So hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Facebook, and we can totally meet up. I would love that. Okay? And I'm serious. I'm not just saying that. I'm actually a creator that really means that. For real, for real. So we're sitting there, and it's on the S3, and it's a whole room, y'all. It's like all these. Am I in your guys' way? Okay, and I'm sitting there. So there's two sides. I'm on this side, the fourth little row back, and they're on this side on the front row. And I'm just like quietly, legs crossed, demure, on my phone, waiting for them to say my name so I can go into the little room, right? So finally they say my name. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. So I go into the little room. I do the child support interview. Everything's everything. She was like, okay, we're all done now. You can actually head into the courtroom. I'm like, praise the Lord. So I go into the courtroom and I'm like, okay, they're also going to call his case next into the little room. So the judge has to hurry up and call my case or they're going to come into the courtroom because it's case by case. So they try to do it where people are not sitting in there hearing other people's cases, right? So I'm like, okay, sorry, y'all. I keep licking my lips because they're chapped. I'm a little dehydrated. Okay, so my apologies. So the nosy lady in the back. So boom, not you peeping out Olivia. And so okay, I'm like, here, it's a little, office room. I open the door and I'm like, yeah, cutesy, got my little teddy bag, and I was on my way. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna drink some water. I promise when I get off of here. So I'm like, sorry, am I in your way? Okay. So yeah, no worries. And so I'm like that disappointment, frustrated, like of all places, why am I seeing you here? This is so embarrassing. Ugh. Like, so now I leave the little room and I walk into the courtroom. Well, I have to walk in front of them to exit the room because of where they're positioned in the room. So I walk in front of them. I keep my head held high, crown on straight, cute, period, not tilted, not lean. Yeah, standing on 10 toes. So I walk straight out. I'm so extra. So I walk out. I cross the way because the building is like right there. You can see it with the double doors. I head in. I'm like, as soon as I sit down, I see somebody left their iPhone. So I pick up the iPhone and I give it to the bailiff. I'm like, oh, somebody left their iPhone. I give it to the bailiff. So I'm like praying, God, hurry it. Please let the judge call my case. It's only going to take a second. And then I can leave here and they don't have to come in the courtroom with me. Because remember, it was only S3 left. So I promise you, y'all, I sit down. Why does the judge say we're going to take a brief recess? Why did the judge say we're going to take a brief recess? Why? I'm like, I don't want them to come in this courtroom because it's just supposed to be me, the bailiff, the lady that's reporter, and the child support clerk lady. Four people. They call the cases like that so there's privacy, right? Case by case. So once you get your interview, then that person goes and the next person goes, right? So I go out to make a call because I'm like, oh goodness, I don't. Now we gonna have to sit in this little courtroom together. Awkward. I don't want to go through that. And I'm just like, I don't even want to really see this man, even though I was so happy to see him. And not so happy. It was like a but you get what I'm saying? Like but that type of feeling, right? But still at the same time, like okay. But anyways, that doesn't matter. So I'm like, oh please, judge, please make this quick. Please make this quick. Please go get a drink of water, use the restroom, and come back and call this case because like my baby daddy is gonna come on the Zoom, and at this point, I don't know if he's gonna come on the Zoom. That takes longer. They gotta connect him to the screen in the courtroom. He has to come on the Zoom, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my baby daddy's gonna see that he's in the courtroom. Jesus, have mercy. So all these thoughts are going through my head, right? So I come back into the courtroom. I sit down. I'm like, this is so ghetto. Like that's all I kept thinking. How ghetto is this? My ex man and his baby's mama are about to come in this courtroom while I get child support from my baby daddy. Ghetto, ghetto, just ghetto. That's all I kept thinking. Is how ghetto is this, right? Are you guys still there? Can you guys hear me? Put a four in the chat if y'all can hear me and y'all still there. So I'm like, oh, this is so ghetto. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you for real? Are you serious? So okay, bros. Okay, okay, y'all still here because y'all got quiet. The story must be good because y'all got to interact with me. So y'all, I know y'all here with me. Put a little laughy emoji, something. You know what I mean? Let me know if it's blowing your mind. Give me the emoji with the blow mind, something. Okay. So Walmart, hurry up, Walmart. Okay. So anyways, I'm like, come on, Walmart. Walmart got their own station. Cause okay. Thank you. Thank you, veterans. Thank you. Okay. So boom. I can't hear you. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? So I'm like, okay. I sit down. The bailiff's like, okay, you can proceed and come inside the court area. So I open the little door and I sit down. As soon as I sit my big butt down, as soon as I sit my big butt down, guess who walks in the courtroom? Done. Guess who walks in the courtroom? Done. Jet and his baby mama. Jet and his baby mama walk in the courtroom. Guess where they sit? Right behind me. Guess who hears the whole proceeding? Guess who hears everything? My whole ghetto-ness. Jet and his baby mama. I'm over it. Yeah, she knows me because we were poly. She knows me. Are you kidding me? Hey, beautiful. I mean, hey, Chris. Sorry. Ooh, not Jet. Yes. Here's everything. Here's everything. My whole court proceeding for the child support. So the judge grants me the child support. He was there for his own case with his own situation. The ghetto, girl. The ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto. And I was like, I should be petty and sit back down and hear his case. So since he heard mine, but I was like, it's fine. I'm not even gonna be petty. I'm not even gonna be ghetto. I'm not gonna be any of that because he has another case because he has other kids. Okay, you know that TikTok? I know your baby daddy because I know your kids. I know your baby daddy because I know your kids. I see them every weekend. How do you know my baby daddy? Yeah. So for another baby mama or whatever, the same day, the same day, the same day. What a coincidence. So I haven't seen this man in 113 days. 113 days. 113 days. No, I haven't seen him communicated, nothing, nada. And the day I go to court, him and his baby mama are there with me the whole time. This would happen to you, right? Right. And I'm just like, so, the judge is like, have a good day, Miss Brown. I'm like, have a good day, Judge. And I get up and I don't, him and the baby mama are looking right at me. I don't even look at them. I get up, I walk off, very demure, very cutesy, and I exit the courtroom. Y'all. When I tell you, I can't make this up. I can't. I haven't seen this man. Talk to him. Nothing. Nothing. And out of all days, the day I go to child support court, he walks in. I am shooketh. I am. Y'all hear from him? You'll hear from him. Okay, so look it. Let's put a bet in. Liz, you need a whole new town. I need a whole new town, a new city. I need all that. Okay? So I cannot believe this. Like, I'm still like trying to wrap my mind around it. Like, we don't live far from each other. We don't even see, girl, that was God. Okay, break it down. Why you say that's God? Okay, let's see. Put in the chat. Because this is what I'm thinking. They might be watching me right now. Because I think the baby mama subscribed to my YouTube channel. She might be watching this live right now. Hey, baby mama. Because I don't have an issue with her whatsoever. So I don't want to make it like I have an issue with her. I do not. The issue is with him. It has nothing to do with her. But I know she's watched my channel in the past. And I know she was kind of stalking my social media because, on Facebook, it'll tell you when somebody's constantly going to your page. They'll come up in the people you may know. Okay, D said, I'm working and listening, period. Thank you, D. I can put 10 on it. Him reaching out within a week. You're going to get a knock at the door. Okay, so look, that's all in the chat. Okay. I'm going to say this. If he loved me or loved me the way that I thought he did, or cared about me the way that I thought he did, right? I feel like I will hear or see him or get a phone call or a text within 48 hours. I'm going to say 48 hours. If he doesn't call, text, pull up at my house, or attempt of any connection, like communication within 48 hours, it was all, it wasn't real. A week, it shouldn't take a week. No, no, absolutely not. Not a week. No way. No. A week? You don't love me. You never loved me. If you haven't seen me for 113 days and you show up to the same place I'm at and we both have court at the same time and it takes you a week to contact me, don't even contact me. Thank you. It should not take no week. But y'all put y'all bets in. I say 72. Sometimes God sends us a test to see how we're going to handle it. Ooh, and I handled it so good. I did. I wasn't ghetto. I didn't say anything. I kept it cute. I kept it sweet. I wasn't, cause trust me, I was fighting that on the inside to be like, I can't even tell you guys what I wanted to say, right? Cause y'all don't know exactly what's going on. So I couldn't even say it. So tell you guys what I was thinking. I'm 24 hours, maybe God will block it. Ooh, look at you, Lynn. Look at you. She said, maybe God will block it. You speaking into existence now. Yeah, it's a secret. Look at y'all. I think I need this sweater in my size, right? To match, but it needs to be the right color. I'm supposed to be doing laundry, but I'm here invested, okay? Look at this cute little sweater for the baby. But I'm just like, okay, so let's see. I got 72 hours, 24 hours. I say 24. The tea is piping hot. No, it is. I give it 72 hours. Who are you talking about? We're talking about Jet, the man that I was head over heels for. And as much as I'm disgusted, as much as I'm like as much as I feel all of those ways, he's so fine, y'all. The way he walks, you know that song? I'll pay your rent. I forget I'm in Walmart. I'll buy you as soon as I get home. As soon as I get home from work. Yeah, that's that kind of man. I'm not gonna say too much. Clock the T, but no, I'm still standing on business. No, he got me messed up, but it's still, when you're feeling all those emotions at one time because you haven't seen somebody, you haven't heard from them, you haven't seen their face, you haven't heard their voice. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, and then I had to sit there and just keep my composure the whole time. I had to keep my composure. I couldn't. I had to keep my composure, and I made sure I didn't even look that way because I'm not even gonna give you the satisfaction of you thinking that I'm trying to look at you. If he cannot communicate for that long, he. Well, yeah, okay. It's my life. Yeah, it's not that we don't know he has somebody. He's You got to go watch the videos because it's too much to revisit right now. But basically, I was in a he was there with his baby mom. I was in a poly relationship with him. So it's not the fact that he has somebody. We know that. It's the fact that love towards me. We don't care about none of it. I don't even care about the love towards me. But all I'm saying is, what a coincidence. This would happen to me. I would go to court and see this man. I would be minding my business, haven't reached out for him, haven't tried to contact him, none of that. Blocked him, all the things, right? Standing on business like the Statue of Liberty. And then boom, here I am, minding my business at child support court. And where is he? Right there. Well, he pulls up. Okay, I see. Yeah, so all the videos are there. They're on my membership. It's just a lot to try to hurry up and say right now. I just, I can't believe it. Which brand? I don't know what, but I can feel the emotions through you, girl. Yeah, it's like because it's bigger than us. Somebody was calling trying to mess up my life. Hey, Lily B, muted. Okay, am I back? But I can feel. Okay, I see. I'm a little different in that way. Once you pull some issue, I'm done. I'm completely cut off every emotion. And I can't. I don't want to say I feel something in my heart. I don't feel nothing in my chest. I just feel like I'm more shook at the fact of all places, this is where I run into this man. Do you get what I'm saying? Under these circumstances, because of the current, if I could tell you what's going on, you would be like, yeah, that's funny. If I could really share the last words he said to me, and from 113 days later to be in that place after he said what he said, y'all would be rolling on the ground because y'all would be like, yeah, that's his karma, or that's God trying to get his attention, right? But again, at the end of the day, I might not agree. I might be hurt and done by what has happened between us, but there are certain lines that I won't cross because he has a family, right? And he is, we make bad choices, right? But that doesn't make us bad human beings. And that doesn't mean that we don't have space to grow and change, right? And just because somebody might have hurt you and said some things you didn't like or didn't agree with, doesn't mean that their opinion wasn't valid, right? Or how they felt. You just didn't like it and didn't agree with it. It doesn't make them a bad person, right? And there's a fine line to those things. But just because I feel the way I feel in this circumstance doesn't mean I'm going to air him out. Doesn't mean I'm going to say what I really want to say because that's my character, right? I'm only going to say so much. I'm only going to push the envelope so much because I could go far. I could post videos and I can do a lot, but it's unnecessary because I think a part of me, not think, I know, still has respect for him as a human and a man, not so much as a man that loves me and that's in a relationship with me. Absolutely not. But I'm saying as just a person. So, and I know that's probably super confusing because you guys don't know the other half of it or the other side of it. And I'm sorry. But Callie, clock the tea. Callie, you know what I wanted to say, Callie? You know what I wanted to say when I exit the courtroom? I wanted to say, see you in 3 months. So I wanted to say, see you back here in 3 months. But I did it. But I did it. Because I'm not going to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do too much. My character has to be in check, right? Who I am as a human being. Cutting up at the courthouse ain't cute. It ain't demure. I'm not even going to give you an inch so you could take a mile. But I was thinking it. I sure was. I was thinking it in my mind. But I didn't say it and I didn't act out. I didn't do none of that. I kept it pushing. I kept it moving. So, Petty Betty, absolutely. I would have thought he was. I would have thought he was. No. Completely unexpected. Yes, I can hear you now. Yes, it was completely unexpected. It threw me all the way off, like all the way. Like, like you too classy to show out there. Yeah, too classy. I know, and you know how they say when you know better, you do better. And I know better, and I was raised better. I'm not finna do that. Like, that's something that will be done in privacy. You know what I mean? Between us, it don't need to involve nobody else or the world. Some things are better left done and said in private, and sometimes the whole world don't need to hear about it, and that's just that on that. And so, I just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just, you just said, make sure you say something for me too. I can't. I can't. Y'all, my mouth is still healing, so I can't laugh and smile right yet. I still be looking a mess because even though my face is still a little swollen, it's only been a week. So my dental surgery is a week today. I had it last week. Last Tuesday I had dental surgery. So it's only been 7 days. So I'm still healing. And I also think too that's why my face is going through it. It's just a combination of things, and plus the pain medication. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Okay. So yeah, I look a mess. But you know when you have curly hair and you just can't do it, you got to throw it up. You got to put it in that bun to get the job done. So I needed to come and tell y'all this. And I want to talk more in depth, if not tonight, tomorrow, but with my members only, because I need to get your guys' vlogs out. I owe you guys. Was the tooth on this side of your eye was twitching? Twitching? No, it's on the opposite side. So my tooth is on this side, and my twitching eye is over here. But my eye isn't twitching like it was. I think it has something to do with the tooth. But I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But it's not twitching as frequently as it was. It's just like maybe once or twice a day now. But before it was like all the time. So it probably was stress, like everybody was saying. But I'm still gonna go to the doctor about it. Hey, Key. Hey, Queen. So that's the update, y'all. I cannot believe that happened, and I cannot believe that my baby daddy, they only take him $40 out of his check for October. It's a joke. Child support is a joke. It's a joke. It's just a joke. And then I feel like it's just a joke. I'll talk about that in the vlog because I just feel like it's a joke. Like they award you a certain amount, but you're really not going to touch that certain amount. Like you're not going to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but he's still going to owe it. Make it make sense. Yeah, no, there's so basically, I'm gonna tell you guys in the vlog. Watch the vlog. I'm gonna break it down what I was awarded and how it works. But I was awarded more than that, but it's based off of his current income, and because all the income that they could verify that he for sure gets was just one job. So it's a mess. I'm gonna break it down in the vlog so you guys can better understand. But that's another reason why I never want to put him on child support because you really never see the money. So what's the point of having somebody on child support when your kids ain't really seeing the money? It's a waste of my time for doing all the paperwork, going to court, filing all these documents, printing all these documents for the court, giving them my tax return, like all of that, just to hear that. It's like this was a waste of time. I could have left it at zero. What is $40 gonna do? $40 ain't even enough to get my kids food at McDonald's. For all my kids to get a meal at McDonald's is $65. Be for real. Yeah, verified income. Exactly, Liz. So the only income they could verify was the lowest paying one. So shouldn't have opened my legs a waste of time. It actually wasn't a waste of time. It was a great time. Clock the tea. Thank you. It was a great time, and I don't take it back. Okay. So, anyways, let me get up out of Walmart, y'all, because I didn't been in here for a whole 45 minutes, and I need to take my brother's girlfriend her car back. That's not even minimum wage child support out there in Texas, right? And what it does though, it piles up because it's only going to take they're only going to take so much out of his check, but he's going to owe $1,000 every month. So within 12 months, he'll owe $12,000, and they're going to take away his passport and they're going to suspend his license until he pays like $4,000. It's a joke though, because even when he has to pay that $4,000 in a year in order to get his license back, my kids will only see like 1,800 of that money, and that might get them some clothes and shoes. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just a joke, and this is one of the reasons why like child support is a waste of time for me. For me, in my opinion, especially if they can't get verification of all his income that he actually has. From the she said, ask Liz. So no, in California it doesn't work that way. So not to tell my brother Michael's business, but my brother Michael is on child support for his one son because his baby mom is a weirdo, and he's a good dad and all that. But you know, some weird moms out here. But anywho, even though he pays his, they take the money out of his check every 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. They're only taking out the minimum. So you're supposed to make an additional payment on top of that because your payment is higher than the 40. His payment is $1,100 a month. But because of his income bracket, they're only going to take so much out of his check every 2 weeks, but he's still going to owe that amount. It doesn't go away. And he is going to act a fool. Hey, Life of Nancy, boo. And I don't care because this money has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with my kids. Pure point blank. And my kids weren't accidents. We chose to have these kids. We planned these kids. These kids were planned. We brought them here with love and a relationship. Okay? So, totally different. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, it will hold him back. And then once in a year, he'll owe so much where he'll have to make a big lump sum payment to get his license back. And I know because my family's going through the same situation right now. So, anywho, today has been a day. I'll just say that. It's been a day. Okay. It's been a day. And it don't stop here. I still got to finish work for my second job. And I want to get these vlogs out. I got to make dinner and do all that. So my ex took me to court, lied about a bunch of stuff, tried to put me on child support, and then he ended up putting himself on child support. Boom. Got to be careful. So I'm still in shock, you guys. Like, I don't know. It just felt so weird, right? Out of all places to see him there. It just felt so weird. So, whew, $40, no way. How is it at least based off minimum wage? Yeah, it's just dumb. I'll just say that. It's just stupid, and that's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time. It's not going to affect his life for a whole year. So a year from now, they'll revoke his passport, right? A year from now, they'll suspend his license. But until then, it's not going to have any benefit to my kids whatsoever. Wow. It's just ridiculous at the end of the day, if you ask me. But that's how mine was with my baby daddy and wasn't making any money. That's insane, right? I'd rather talk it out. For me, you'll revoke it after 8K if you keep pressing it. Yeah, I'll press it. But my thing is, I'm not even trying to harm your life. Like, let's talk it out. Can we just work it out where once a month you pay for this for the kids? Yes, because when you buy the kids for the clothes here, I'll take them off child support. I'll go back up there and say, never mind, we came to an agreement.